Call will be recorded and monitored. Your advance pay account balance is $28.69. For customer assistance, billing inquiries, or to block future calls, dial 1-877-650-4249. To hear the cost of this call, press 8 now. To accept this call, press 5 now. To decline this call, hang up. This call is subject to monitoring and recording. Do not use three-way or call waiting features during this call. Thank you for using Global Tel-Link.
Hey, brother, I got 4 UPS letters from you tonight. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Rudy's at Bible study, but I'm here with lots of questions for you. And if you have anything you'd like to discuss, go right ahead.
No, that's it. I'm ready.
Okay, I have 2 questions for a national author of an article. It says, what exactly did the government confiscate or steal from your ministry is number 1.
Okay. They took $42,900 out of the safe and kept it. Applied it then to a civil tax bill. They said it was evidence of a crime, which it wasn't, and they applied it to a civil tax bill to the penny. They made up the bill a few months later. That was Randall Wright of the Civil Division of the IRS, and he needs to call before Congress and give an account and return that money. He's the head of the Civil Division in Pensacola. The guy who took it out of the safe is Scott Schneider from the CID. And he's the one who gave it to him. And he needs to be called before Congress and probably lose his job. That was not his money to give. So they took the money. Then they went to the bank and took the entire bank account. I don't know the total on that. We had 40-some people working at the ministry, so, $50,000 is typical to go through in a couple weeks. For a ministry that size, so I don't recall exactly and find it, but they cleaned out the entire bank account. That was John David Roy Atchison that did that, and then he's the one a couple weeks later that flew to Detroit to have sex with a 5-year-old and got arrested and hung himself. Then they took all the church properties, changed them over to their name, U.S. government. They auctioned one off for $100,000. It's a property that we bought for $140,000 and made a lot of improvements on. And the guy that bought it is Jawowski or something like that. And he filed a lawsuit against the government, and that was dismissed. But that all needs to be settled. They need to give his money back. Then my son and his ministry, GodQuest, bought the house where my wife and I have lived since 1990. Had to buy it back off the government just to get the name changed back. So Eric bought that. I think that and the lot next door was, I don't know, 175 or something like that. My daughter bought the house that she's living in with her husband, and that had belonged to the ministry. I think still does. But they bought it, and then my son, Ken Andrew, bought another house that he's been living in for some time, 21 coming. So altogether, well over $400,000 they I think, stolen. That remains to be seen. Of course, in their mind, you don't dare question it. We have it, you lost it, don't talk about it. Well, I'm sorry. I think they got it illegally, wrongly, okay, under color of law, and I think it needs to be questioned and completely examined. I know God's going to be upset Judgment Day, but meanwhile, I think I need to stand for what's right. So that answers the question. That's about the damages, plus 99 months in prison, whatever that's worth.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I would say a bunch. That's worth a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The number 2 question is the structured, quote, money with withdrawals. How much money did the government seize? How much land, if more than the Dino Park, other property during the raid? And I think you just answered that question as well, didn't you?
Yes, that all ties together. They said that $430,000 that was structured, so-called, now belongs to the government, which is retarded and stupid and silly. But the judge ruled yes. Okay. So that's what all that land sales and stuff went to, is that supposed bill that they made up for $430,000. So that's all, I think, still to be contested, hotly contested, and needs to be, but not before a federal judge. We will never win. This has got to go to Congress, and they need 400 million phone calls and emails and demands saying, look, Congress, do your job.
Amen.
He hired you for. Do your job.
Amen.
Okay?
Okay, I'm going to stop that and start Bible questions.